Hey guys, here it's Force Company Airsoft with a more serious note. Now, unfortunately, I've really had a bad luck with this order. Now, I don't believe it to be luck, I believe it to be bad quality control. This is a Zion Arms R15. I bought it off of Airsoft GI. It's got $300 for the one in this color scheme. Now, essentially, it's a Lancer Gen 3 internally with a few other features like a locking bolt, which doesn't work, and kind of the same gun, a little bit nicer external. That's the idea. Now, unfortunately, that is not what I got. Now, out the box, this full auto feature, full auto selector did not engage. Now, theoretically, that's an easy fix. It's a misalignment with a selector plate. Usually can just take the gearbox out the low receiver. Usually that'll fix it for just a basic small misalignment, maybe some trimming. Unfortunately, that was not what was needed in this case. So the gearbox does not sit right in this receiver. The way it had to have been put back in is what caused it to not engage, because this gun does not go together well. Bluntly, for the money you pay, this thing does not want to be assembled. Now you can tell how much force you have to put in to even attempt to get those pins in, and the receivers don't line up. They do not line up in the slightest. You have to really convince it in, and it just wiggles it. It's just completely out of alignment. Now this gun, if you were to put this pin in right, will not engage on full auto. And since it had to be removed, you can't put it back in when it's back together in a working state. Nor can you put the front pin in. Getting this out took multiple attempts, about 20 minutes and a big hammer, to finally get this pin even out of the gun. Now, I've never owned a Gen 3 Lancer or a Lancer in general, which is pretty much what this is, that required so much effort to get it out. It really has been such a frustrating gun to deal with, because it was supposed to be a quick fix, no need to send it back, just a quick fix to look at. Really turned into an absolute nightmare because the quality tolerances are just not there. And they're just, past that, the gun does perform when it works, but it's just so badly put together, it didn't even work right out the box, and when you try to get it to work right, you run into more issues than you solve real fast. Unfortunately, I kind of fell victim to it. It really did not turn out the way I wanted it to. I can't really get another receiver set for it because I think it'll have the same issue. So I'm going to try doing another build with another receiver set. Try to get this gun with the front end still working because I like the front end. But overall, I really would avoid buying one of these. I have never had a gun that I've had so many problems with, and I have a whole wall full of guns, over 150. And this is single-handedly the very worst gun I've ever had to work on, because nothing in here wants to go in. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope if you have one that's working well, more power to you. I'm glad. But unfortunately, I just cannot recommend them, and I have really nothing good to say about it besides the fact it looks kind of cool.